with Rico and Kayla is about to go live online. Catch All Out Monster hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun, an exclusive on the Monster. Catch the stream on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out hosts, Rico Robles and Kayla Rivera. Stand by and enjoy the program.
I can't hear anything. I love how that's the first thing I say after not seeing you for a while. I don't really hear you. Can you guys hear? I still can't hear you. It's so weird. Oh, there.
There you go. I got you. Can you hear me now?
Okay, nice.
You got me
It's
now?
so weird.
Hey, no,
I could hear you. I could hear the VTR. I could hear it earlier, but then, like, as soon as you
me.
came
I
in,
forgot to press the green button. There's a green button here
okay.
that I got to press. So, hi, Nadine. It's been a while. It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
How's everything?
Good. Oh, good. There's so much going on, but I mean, busy is good. Really, really excited that there's a lot of things coming up. Excited for the liter as well, but yeah, I'm so good right now.
We could see it. I mean, your glow. Look at that. Look at that. Oh.
It's just my light, you know.
Ganito ba ang itsura ng masaya, Nadine?
Probably. I don't know. I mean,
I'm just giving you guys a moment to actually soak in this, soak this in Nadine.
You know, I think it's really just the change of mindset and the change of like how I look at life or how I see things now. It's a lot of that.
How was your birthday? I know you celebrated your birthday. I mean, October 31st, if I'm not mistaken. And, we always party out together when it's your birthday. So how was your celebration for your birthday this time?
It was, I was in Siargao, actually, for my birthday. And it was a very intimate dinner. And kind of like party, drinks, music. It was pretty chill. Nothing too crazy. Just because I can't go all out. I mean, I can't do the night outs anymore. You know, like if I go out drinking or if I go on a night out, like I need 3 days to recover from that. Like just the other night, I went out. I went to Xylo, had a couple of drinks. I wasn't even drunk or anything. But yesterday, I was like, man, like I really regret this night out because I was so tired. I couldn't think straight. So I don't know. It's weird. So
It
yeah.
says growing up, Nadine, but you were never the type who would go out.
Exactly, right? That's why now every time I think about it, I'm like, what happened to me? Because before I could like party almost every night, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the next week again. And then there's showtime pa the next day. So I'm like, how was I doing that without actually like, getting burnt out or collapsing at some point? When like comparing it now, parang I have a night like one night out and I'm dead the next day. Like how is that even possible?
I think it's just really growing up and having priorities. And
Yeah,
also,
the
I think it's
responsibility
just
changed too.
re-
So
responsibilities and all that. Now, when you celebrated your birthday, beautiful costume, by the way.
thank you.
Yeah, nice
That was,
costume. So,
that was very last minute because I didn't want to wear a costume at first, and
Mhm,
then 3 days I think before I flew into Siargao, I decided that I was gonna do a costume just because I didn't want to celebrate Halloween without a costume. I was just really lazy,
mhm,
but then I've always worn a costume,
mhm.
so I can't skip a costume for this year.
I
So
remember that there's one time when you were partying, you were dressed up. I thought yung kalaban ni Powerpuff. I was calling you Lobster. I had no idea. Kalaban siya ni Powerpuff. I was
everyone
like,
was calling me everyone was calling me a crab. Actually, there's even this one article that literally said Nadine Lustre as crab. I'm like, wow, thanks a lot, huh? Like a crab with like a pink boa fur on the neck, wearing a leather dress and like thigh high latex boots. Like at least man lang research, diba?
that's a sexy crab. You know what I mean? But Nadine, with you, and then with all your fans, we see you from afar as well when you do your thing on a yearly basis. It's leaps and bounds when it comes for you and growing up, making decisions. I mean, with lessons for this year, ano yung mga natutunan mo nung nakaraan na year, 'di ba? Yung kumbaga you celebrate your birthday, another year, another wisdom-filled moment, What are the things you picked up along the way?
Well, I guess this year was more on, I guess, working on my health and I don't know. I was really focused on my health this year because I was kind of feeling I was going through a lot of issues with my body, especially with
Mhm,
I have something on my, but I don't know what it is. I think it's my nerves. Basta
mhm,
parang my arm gets really cramped up and then like I have to keep doing this and sometimes
mhm,
like I can't sleep. It's really uncomfortable. So at first, I thought it was carpal tunnel because I
mhm.
went to the doctor and I before I did my scan, she suggested to put the what do you call
The
it?
the brace or the wrist,
Yeah,
support.
yeah,
Yeah.
the wrist support just so that like in case if it was carpal tunnel because I'm always like on the computer
Mhm,
and I'm always in a weird position, so like it could be it. We don't know. So she suggested to put the brace in the meantime,
mhm,
before I got my scan, and then after I got my scan, it was just really it's something about my spine.
mhm,
Parang I think my C1 to C6 that was protruding, so it's actually messing up with the spinal cord.
mhm. So you
So
gotta consult a really good doctor. I mean, I could tell you things, but then for me, I'm not licensed to help you on that. But what
yeah,
we could tell you, consult your doctor, get a food intolerance test.
I
Because
did that
sometimes,
too. I
yeah,
did that this
sometimes,
year.
and also your blood type and check the type of food. Get the chemicals done. As what's that blood work, lab works going because sometimes you're busy on the go, lagi.
And you don't really know what's going on with your body anymore just because I'm always in and out of the house. I'm in and out of Manila. I'm in and out of the Philippines, so I'm always on the go. I'm always working. Most of the time I forget.
Mhm,
I forget to check upon myself or to kind of just sit down and see like what my body is actually feeling. Because when I'm super exhausted, which is something that I've been feeling a lot lately, just
mhm,
because I mean there's so much work, There's so much stuff going around. Parang I get so exhausted na masakit yung buong katawan. You know that feeling na parang the next day, parang trangkaso na yung feeling. And it's really, you really have to take care of your body. And the thing is like, stress can really affect your body in so many ways.
Sino ba nag-i-stress sa'yo, Nadine Lustre? Lately, sino ba nag-i-stress sa isang Nadine Lustre?
It's just work, and sometimes I get, wala namang nagpapastress sa akin. It's just me stressing myself out. Just because there's so much work that I have to do, na parang if I don't do it properly, I get upset sometimes, or parang yung inconsistency ko, it really like, it upsets me. I get really stressed by it. Yung mga ganong klase ng stuff. And the thing is, like, if you're not sleeping properly, if you're not resting properly, or even if you're not eating properly, your body reacts to that. And the thing is, like, sometimes I even forget to eat. And then magugulat na lang ako, oh, it's already dinner time. Like, I didn't eat lunch or even...
I mean, pag ganyan mga situation na din, kunyari nagkakasakit ka, paano ka inaalagaan ng boyfriend mo? Diba?
Well, I'm really grateful for him, Nux. It's so weird because he's right here.
Nandyan siya? Nandyan siya?
No, but I'm really grateful, and I'm so blessed because he said, "Okay, I'm leaving."
I haven't interviewed him. Joa, reveal. Look at that. Get a chair.
He went upstairs. He's really shy. I told you he's super shy. No, but anyway, I'm really blessed kasi he's very maalaga, like even as simple as reminding me to take my vitamins, or like I always sleep downstairs kasi parang I end up passing out like on my couch. And the thing is, my couch is not the most comfortable couch that you can find. So it messes up with my body when I pass out on it and I wake up, and then I really
Nandiyan ba siya beside you? Bumalik na siya, bumaba, pumalik. Question, right? I didn't get to pry on this in our last conversations, in our 2 interviews. Paano siya naligaw sa'yo? Paano ang isang lalaki manligaw sa Nadine Lustre? I mean, with everything going around in the world, I mean, you're famous. Paano siya naligaw sa'yo? Paano siya nagsabi, uy, what's up, girl? Yung ganun levels.
Grabe yung, uy, sup, girl?
Paano siya puporma sa'yo, Nadine?
But I told you the story already, diba? Last time we had an interview for Greed, I told you how we met.
Pero yung nanligaw, iba yung how you met eh. Iba yung nanligaw. Yung para bang paano mo nalaman na, uy, he's very interesting. I like him. But how did you find out? Where did he ask you to be his girlfriend as well?
We kind of just started hanging out a lot. Because I was super back and forth to Siargao that time talaga. The first time I was there, yun nga, July. And then, after parang we hung out, parang nag-meet kami a couple of times, and then there was one time that we really hung out, and then I super enjoyed his company, and then we were talking a lot, and then we ended up driving north to see what's there, to go to the beach, all of that stuff. And we kind of just, like not separated. Now we were always talking. We as in we never stopped talking. And then when I came back here, parang after a couple of weeks, he flew in. But he flew here just to see me. So yun then, like, we were hanging out a lot, went to like different spots, restaurants, kasi foodie din siya. So he loves, he loves going to like really nice restaurants and eating. Yun, parang I think weird naman kasi yung parang hindi na kasi normal or hindi na thing yung traditional na ligaw, I guess. Parang it's just more, or is it just me ha? I'm not sure. But in my experience, it's not the same anymore. Na parang,
so walang tanong na naganap. Na para bang
you kind of know it already. Like when he came over to my parents' house, you kind of know.
Namanhikan siya.
Yeah, but when he flew here, when he flew here, na-meet niya din kaagad yung parents ko eh.
Mhm. Ano reaction nila?
So, wala, they're really happy to meet him, and he's ano kasi, like, he's a very how do I say it? He's very charming, like he can talk to anyone. He's easy to talk to. He's easy to make friends.
Mhm.
So it's not hard to, you know, to be friends with him. Like he has a lot of friends. Like if you go to Siargao, a lot of people know him. Like randomly would just say hi to him. I'm like, you
Mhm.
know everyone here.
He's like, "It's my town, it's my hood." You know what I mean? And with you guys being together, of course, fame is there back. Is he there? Is there? Come on.
He's very-
Gusto na
Like,
magpa-interview niyan.
he went around the backdrop and he stood here. He was like,
Hopefully we get to interview him soon. Hopefully by this interview. Pero so
before
ngayon,
let's
with
see.
you guys being together, in comes of course the showbiz world, and I know you guys are handling it very, very well. Nadine, are you open if he wants to go in show business?
I don't know if he's gonna want to go into showbiz, but why not? I mean, it's not new to him. When we got together, show business isn't new to him, I guess, just
Hmm.
because his sister was also his sister is still in the industry until now. Like his
What's the name
eldest
of his sister?
Valerie Barrio.
Oh, okay, okay.
So she's been in the industry, and like everything that I've done before, like the VTRs, the
Mhm,
modeling, the series, she's done all of that as well. So
mhm.
I don't think it's new to him. I think in a way maybe he's got some glimpse of it, or well, the showbiz industry now because it's so different than before
Mhm.
then. So but it's not, parang hindi siya bago sa kanya, I
And
guess.
and and also, how did you guys celebrate your anniversary?
What did we do for our anniversary?
Enter frame, guy.
Wait,
Enter
I'm trying
frame.
to remember. Where were
Enter
we?
the interview.
Wait, I'll try to remember because there's so much stuff that happened this year. I swear to God, like even what did we do this year? he's looking through his phone. See, he's very very supportive. Like he just doesn't want to be on cam, but like he's there. He's very supportive. Wala.
Wala. Ikaw Tagalog
He
pala
doesn't
eh.
remember. He also doesn't remember what we did kasi nga ang daming nangyari this year.
Daming ganap. Okay, okay.
Ang daming
So,
ganap, sobra. So, no,
congratulations. How many years na kayo?
we had dinner at Toyo actually. We were here in
Okay.
Manila. Yeah,
And how many years? Is second year, first year?
first year.
First year. So congratulations, guys. I know there's a lot of challenges ahead in store, and we look forward to you guys supporting each other,
Thank
you know. And the way you guys handle it online, sobra, sobra. O dami nag-message sa akin. Please focus on the movie, Rico. Ito na naman yung mga tao nagsasabi, kaya na mag-interview kay Nadine.
No, but
Game!
kasi we're also friends, so this is kind of like our catching up as well.
Oo, for those who
Okay
don't
lang.
know. Tagal na
So,
tayo hindi
okay.
nag-uusap eh, di ba? So
Yeah, I
Nadine,
know. May
then
bago ka
comes,
ng jowa eh, di ba? The last time
eh,
we talked, wala pa eh.
ginaya lang kita. Tiga Viva
Sabi,
din. Ginaya lang kita. Pero Nadine, okay, the income's deleter, I know the movie project, pero marami ring nabitin sa other projects mo. Many are questioning. Okay, so with the perfume and the makeup, okay, what's in store for that one?
So, Luster is back on the market again, just because
Hmm,
we've had trouble with, I guess, figuring out where to sell it, the logistics as well. I didn't really have a team who would help me sell it when we first released it. But the
hmm,
perfume kasi, we finished making it, I think, around 2018 or
hmm.
end of 2019, something like that. We had delays, so yon. But I'm really happy because now, after I opened the store, because I opened my own store, or yeah, shop like website
Hmm.
last week, and the reception is really good. A lot of people are purchasing the perfume, which is something that I'm really, really, really happy about.
Ano yung
Um,
amoy niya? What's the scent of your perfume?
it's parang floral na powdery. I don't really know how to explain in
Explain it.
word sense, but pretty much it's very like flowery.
And what's the inspiration behind it? What's the name of the perfume as well?
Well, the perfume is called Luster.
Mhm.
So it's pretty much my last name, just the E and the R like switched.
Right.
I can't remember what my inspiration for this was, but I did love peonies like back then
Mhm.
when we were conceptualizing the whole thing. I really liked, how do I say it? Like the romantic, like French designs or
Mhm.
aesthetic. That's why the perfume looks like like it looks like a vintage perfume bottle.
You're very hands-on to everything that you do. It's just
Yeah,
amazing.
it's just it's just the kind of person I am.
Mhm.
You know.
Okay, so the perfume, the makeup done. It's on the shop. It's on the online shop. I saw your post about it, and you even thanked the team. Now comes the music, Nadine. Many are asking. Okay, last time we talked, it was No 3-2. It was the one with Sweater Beats as well. When you
Yes.
released that track, what's the current status of your musical career?
So right now, I'm not really working on anything at the moment, just
Mhm.
because I do have the leader to work on, and I really wanted to focus on it. But um, I honestly wanted to stop making music,
Mhm.
um, and I wanted to focus on business and just acting.
Mhm.
Pretty much like I had this phase this year where I was like, I think I'm gonna um, lay a bit lang naman, like not fully naman, parang lay low with like the showbiz industry, with the entertainment industry. I just want to like start working on business, just be, a businesswoman, be serious with it. But then again, like there are so many things that were coming up for me, like so many opportunities um that were kind of making me feel na parang I shouldn't, parang it's not like I'm still supposed to do like this.
Mhm.
With music naman, like I really wanted to stop working on music, but then again, like there were too many signs, and
Mhm.
every time I would listen to my previous album, parang it makes me feel like parang sayang. I was
Mhm.
nangihinayang, and then I wanted to make music, ganon. I had those thoughts.
Mhm.
So, yun, I really want to work on music again next year. Um, we'll see where
Yung
it takes me.
sound, what sound are you gonna be, there's so many questions kasi maraming nagtatanong, dun ba siya sa label? Is she out the
Yeah.
label? Maraming chismis, 'di ba? On TikTok, maraming ginagawa ang mga tao. And just to hear it straight from you, are you still with the label?
I'm actually not with the label anymore,
Mhm.
just because um, the vision isn't really aligned anymore.
Mhm.
I kind of want to do my own thing. They're doing their own thing, but
Mhm.
it's just not, parang iba na rin kasi yung gusto kong gawin. And
Mhm.
then, tsaka din yung time na yun when I left then, I wanted to stop making music na rin. But then
Mhm.
again, it's different na. It's so different. Like the things that I want to do and the things that they want to do are very different things already.
Now with
So,
thank you. Thank you for giving us this exclusive. Hopefully this answers a lot of the
of
questions
course,
that people are asking.
I
So you
know,
heard it. And that you heard it here on the show. Nadine is no longer with the label that she signed with. She's now just focused on her films. Now, on the musical side, going forward, diba? So now you're practically probably a free agent on the music side. If you were gonna make music, anong klaseng tugtog? OPM ba ulit? Balik pa tayo sa Tagalog songs?
well, definitely I want to make Tagalog songs this time around, but I haven't like planned anything yet. Like there's really nothing on top of my head. I kind of want to finish working on the leader first and then like start working on it.
Mhm.
Just because, I want to focus on one thing first and then the next thing after. Ang hirap kasi ng sabay-sabay. But we'll see. We'll see what kind of music I'm gonna end up making, but definitely will make music. And it's not just, I also want to start working on just writing or even like songwriting for other artists.
Mhm,
It's just ano lang, like my heart doesn't want to stop making music.
mhm.
That's
It's
it.
just the door's not open, not closed. It's just
It's not
that
closed. I
at
tried
this
closing
moment,
it, but it's not. Like it doesn't want to be closed.
mhm,
So
may ano pa eh. Of course, I mean, nakita natin from the Tagalog songs that you were making and then for the R&B tracks that you were making, makikita mo yung ano, yung evolution eh. You know what I mean? And it is, as you did mention, a new stage of your life that you want to make more movies, which we missed you in
yeah.
doing. Now the leader comes in. Now you're part of the Metro Manila Film Fest. Tell us about the leader. How did it all come to play? Paano yung offer sa dyan when they laid out the script? What made you say yes?
Well, I think they started pitching projects to me early this year. Yeah, early this year. And then there was a list of directors kasi and projects that they had sent me. And Direct Mick, which is our director for The Leader,
Mhm,
is on the list. Yun pa lang parang it already caught. Know his I mean I didn't know him personally, but I do know his films. I've watched a couple of them already. And a lot of people really love his films because it's really good, it's not your usual movies here in the Philippines. So nakita ko pa lang yung name niya, I got super excited na. And then when he was pitching, he was giving out like details of the movie, and then he said it was going to be horror. Doon pa lang parang, okay, horror. I really wanna do this because personally, my favorite genre for movies is horror
mhm,
talaga. Horror and like thriller, suspense, all of that stuff. So, yun pa lang, dalawang things na hook na ako. Parang I already know that I was gonna do this project. And then when he was giving me, the like more information about the film, it was really something interesting because
mhm.
the leader kasi is my character here in the movie is a content moderator.
Ah,
So for people who are not really familiar with what content moderators are, they're kind of like the frontliners in the internet
mhm,
universe. So everything that's all of the content that's being uploaded on the internet na inappropriate or just like any kind, even I think even comments or
mhm.
even like gifs, all of that stuff. If it's inappropriate, parang sila yung nagsiscreen. So
Ikaw
sila
yung
yung unang
nagfi-filter mismo. Yeah, you're the person who filters everything, like
yeah,
copyright for kids
exactly.
especially.
Yeah, exactly. And yun, so that's my character, and the movie like really focuses on that. And I thought it was cool because it's at first I wasn't that informed on like what the content moderator really is.
Mhm,
But then Direct was sending us documentaries or even what do you call it? I started reading articles about it and started looking for like yung mga interviews, like random
mhm,
interviews online, ganon. It's really a taxing job,
mhm.
because it affects you so much mentally. Like it really messes up with your head. So I'm really parang sobrang saludo ako sa mga content moderators because they're making like the social media platforms a safe place for everyone.
Mhm. And ano yung takeaway mo sa project na to? When you had to study this content, kumbaga, quality protection kind of thing. Ano yung
Yeah.
takeaway mo with you as a person natutunan mo in this role?
In the role, what about because every time someone asks me that, did you learn anything from Lyra, or what did Lyra what do you call it, make you realize? And I'm like, nothing really. I guess it's really more of information on content moderators. Yeah, but mainly just like how messed up the world is. Like
Now,
there's so much, like there's
mm,
so much of that dark stuff on the internet. Like it's really because I got to talk to an actual content moderator,
Mm.
and sabi niya talaga it's really not a job for the faint heart.
So
So
parang ano to, the dark web, as they do say, right?
yeah, it's scary.
Well,
It's scary.
Nadine, one thing for sure with you is that you're always matapang. You're palaban, man. That's why, a lot of your fans, so we love you. At isa dyan, yung tweet mo. Okay, what is this all about? Basahin ko lang, ha? Okay lang.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, okay? Before we get to the movie, I know Moises is going crazy in chat. Like, what are you talking about, Rico? Her tweet goes, nood muna kasi bago mag-react. Wala namang issue. For the clickbait na lang. Talaga. I'd be gagged if they don't make an article on this tweet.
Yeah. It's just a video of mine from another interview that was blown out of proportion. And this morning, I checked Twitter just because, every now and then I check it just to see like what's up,
Mhm.
news as well. And like I was getting tagged by fans na parang they were saying that there's this video that was edited to make it seem like I was being very arrogant or
Mhm.
insensitive about something. And pretty much, like, tabloids, like they would eat that up. So parang lalo pang na blow out of proportion. And it's just really, I don't know, it's so weird that people are easy to judge without even seeing the whole picture. Because that interview is ano pa, there's more to that video. But the video was edited in a way na parang to make it seem like I was being insensitive and arrogant about
Tsaka
the
ano rin eh, Nadine, I was looking at the video, no? Because, your people tagged me on the
yeah,
video and you got to see that. Hindi ring, wala ring sense yung paghimay niya kung titignan mo, no? Naalagay doon. The lady was saying, suplada mo kasi hindi mo raw siya binati.
yeah,
Pero ikaw, why would I greet you if you didn't greet me? And I don't
yeah,
even know you. 'Di ba?
yeah,
Tama mali, right? And
yeah.
ako rin man po bilang normal na tao din, kung di kita kilala, ba't kita babatiin?
Yeah, because I was talking to Edward Barber in
Ah,
that interview, and I was saying na parang even for like public personalities or celebrities, it's not our responsibility naman, or hindi naman namin kailangan na pagpapasok kami ng mall, lahat ng tao doon mag-hi kami, like
mm,
if someone says hi to you, or if someone says hi to me, hi Nadine, ganyan, of course I'm gonna respond. Like
mm,
it's, diba? It's so weird naman if you don't respond. Like even if it's someone who says good morning, ma'am, or welcome to,
mm.
of course I would respond. But what I was trying to say is that like you don't go inside a space and look at everyone in the eye and say, "Oh, hello, hi." Parang if someone did that to me, I'd be like, "Why is that
Parang ano,
person?"
ang magiging dating parang ang feeling naman nito. 'Di ba gano'n, dalawa lang 'yan, eh.
That's what I
Suplada
was
naman
trying
niya,
to say. And the
ang
thing
feeling
is,
naman nito. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And the thing is, I'm a very unassuming person. I
Mm,
don't like to think na parang when I go inside a spot, like I don't expect everyone to know me.
mm.
Like if they say
Naggo-grocery
hi,
ka nga
okay,
mag-isa, eh. Naggo-grocery ka nga mag-isa, 'di ba?
yeah, yeah.
Mm. 'Di ba?
Wala lang, it's really a weird thing to begin with. Like I don't even know why it's an issue, to be honest. Like it's just like blown out of proportion.
I mean, for those that are tuning in, we have Nadine. She is talking about, of course, the day in the life of her for you. Nadine, I mean, you handle this, especially now you're in the every day that you make a move, you are the biggest star in the Philippines, and all eyes are always on you in every move you make. I mean, can you take us through a day in the life na normal day ni Nadine kung wala ipapromo?
Well, it's part of, I guess, not the job, but the career.
Mm,
Like when you go into show business, it's something that you're ready to kind of give up. You being anonymous or you being a private person. Of course, it's different when you're always on the screen or if everyone knows you, ganon. I guess a normal day for me would be me spending time at home and just working.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know. I still go to the grocery. I was just at the grocery today.
Uh-huh.
Like that's still normal for me. But of course, it's a bit different because people would say hi or ask for photos. But that's all part of it. I guess I feel more normal when I'm in Siargao,
Mhm.
just because um, people are different.
Mhm.
I mean, maybe people are used to me already being in Siargao. Siargao is such a small island, it's such a small
Mhm.
place. So everyone kind of knows everyone. So parang hindi na sila masyadong nagugulat or parang I feel more normal when I'm there.
Mhm. Kasi it's more of a chill place, kumbaga, no? How was your guy, by the way? I mean, with all this, the typhoon and everything happening, big ups on you helping on the relief goods and the drive and everything. Kamusta naman dun ngayon?
It's getting better. Well, I mean, there's a lot of tourists coming in. A lot of the businesses are thriving, but there's still a lot of businesses that are closed.
Mhm.
It's really a struggle, trying to revive a resort or trying to revive a restaurant. Like it
Mhm.
takes a lot of money and a lot of time. So, but I mean, so far so good. The last time I was there, kasi it was beginning of November, so it's kind of been a while.
Mhm.
But it's looking pretty good. I'm happy that there's a lot of people coming in.
And Nadine, with everything in life, right? I mean, this is us now talking as people, as humans. And
Yeah.
when you enter show business, you have that goal. Okay, when you were young, I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna make movies. I'm gonna win awards. I mean, you've done that. You got the music. You've done that. Makeup line, done that. Got the money in the bank, done that. Properties, whatever, you done that. Your businesses, done that. I mean, do you ever see yourself para bang retiring when all the contracts are done? Do you want to just walk away and go goodbye, everybody? I mean, what's the end goal here that you
It's
have in store for you?
it's really I don't even know where to start. I just When I started show business, I didn't even know what I was doing, and what I was getting myself into. So it feels like I was just kind of thrown into this one thing, and
Mhm.
then I'm still there until now. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm happy with what I'm doing. It's just that like right now, I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. And it's okay, it's okay. Like I don't know what I'll be doing next year. There are things that I want to do. I just
Mhm.
don't know if I would be doing those things. So I don't really plan so
Ano yung mga
much.
yun? Ano yung pwede mong sabihin na gusto mong gawin na malay mo?
Well, definitely make music. What else? I want to start doing, I don't know, I want to start painting again, like doing something really creative, maybe pottery, or open another shop for clothing. I don't know. There's so many things I want to do. I want to do like flower arrangements.
Mhm.
Um, what else? What else do I want to do? I want to release another brand. I said earlier, I want to release another brand for clothing. I don't know. Let's see. I don't really know, but yeah, there's so many things that I want to do. I don't want to plan it because sometimes it's better when you get surprised. Okay, I guess this is where I'm headed this time, and I get so excited when it's like that. But it makes you. It gives me thrill, I guess.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I
I
mean,
don't know how to describe
with
it.
with everything that you've been sharing and you being on top of what it is we call show business with online, social media, everything, every day. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Right now, probably Twitter is being flooded by all these different accounts with no pictures. How do you keep such a positive way of handling it on a daily basis? But at the same time, when you are asked certain questions, you always answer it in such an honest way.
Well, it you have to be careful with the kind of energy that you take in,
Mm.
because like energies, it stays with you. So if you keep taking in negative energy, you're gonna be negative for sure. But if you only choose to, like look at the good stuff, just stay positive and all that, then you end up like a positive and like happy person. And that's pretty much what I did. All the negative stuff online, just push it aside. Like I'm not gonna take it in.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna linger onto it. I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I'm good. I'm contented with my life. Like I'm happy. So why would I ruin my how do I say it? Why would I ruin my vibe because of this?
Mhm.
And then the thing is, these things don't even come from me. And the thing is, the only thing or the only person that would affect me so heavily would be myself
Mhm.
and no one else. And I guess that's just how I choose to live life, if that
Mhm.
makes sense.
Para bang pinanganak ka mag-isa, you're gonna go alone. This is the world. This is your story, right? And you are the superhero of your own movie.
Yeah, but then again, like if you really think about it, like would you let others, like other people who don't really know you, affect you? 'Di ba? Parang it's unnecessary energy, and it's such a waste of I guess headspace as well.
Were you
Like
always this strong? I mean, before, was it? Did
so
it ever affect you? How did it become this
so
strong? Na parang did you work your way up to this? Na parang bang I'm for sure when you read some of it, you're like, oh my God, this is the same thing. Pero how did you build strength? I know somebody is tuned in right now trying to get the strength that you have, Nadine, but they don't know where to begin.
I think like through the years I've worked, it's kind of like a muscle that you work out.
Mhm.
Um you make it stronger by working out. I don't know, with time, I
Mhm.
guess, because back then I would get so affected with all of these negative comments, with like with all of the harsh words, and even with when people tell me na parang I don't deserve to be in the industry. Like it affects me so much that it breaks my spirit.
Mhm.
But then I guess nasanay na rin siguro, because I'm always dealing with it. It never really stops. People are gonna you're never gonna please everyone, and
Mhm.
it's normal.
Could that be accredited to the part when you were training as a pop girl? Na yung training ni Jeline Eugenio was tough, di ba? It wasn't
It was
easy. It
tough.
wasn't a walk
It
in the
was
park.
really
I
tough.
mean,
But then, to be honest, like that training, sobrang ano nun, sobrang rough nung training na yun. But I'm really grateful that she did train us that way,
mhm.
because it kind of like I built strength and patience as well, and kind of endurance. Then it I don't know. It just helped me a lot. Like
I
when it
mean,
comes to training, like learning new dances,
mhm.
or even even as simple as like dressing up, because sometimes like she would dress us up and she would say, I don't like this, ganyan ganyan. Like before I would feel bad because if una kami muna magsa-style, and then eventually she's gonna say I don't like this, ganyan ganyan.
Uh-huh.
Before I would get upset, but if I look back into those like moments, and I really think about it, parang nisip ko na lang din na okay, she really wanted us to improve,
And
you know.
look at you now, where you're at. Oh my goodness. It was, that training when you guys were kids. That
Yeah.
strict training, and she just won an Aliw award. I know for like parang Hall of Famer
I
award.
haven't
Petite
seen her in
Celine
so
Eugenio.
long, actually. I haven't
You
seen
have
her
a
in.
message for her? I know for sure that kids are watching and everybody.
I super, super miss her. And I really appreciate the rough training that she gave us before, because, that really makes you tough.
Mm,
That's why now every time I approach something, or even just as simple as, kasi before with dancing, ano yan eh, pag may isang nagkamali sa amin, ulit from the top.
mm.
It was really harsh training, but then now I really appreciate it, because I don't think I would be um that's how I learned to be 110% all the time, because of those trainings. Not just to give my like my 110%, but to give my heart and my soul and like everything with that performance.
Mhm. I mean,
Yun.
with P-pop, of course, you were the first P-pop girl group. You guys were. You guys were, right?
Kind of.
Accelerate, then Pop Girls, and it exploded into something big. Now with you guys, with Rose doing, of course, the films and the other
Yeah.
members as well. Are you open to doing a one-off reunion? Yung
My
tipong ano
God.
lang, one show, one with all the different K-pop groups, or P-pop groups, just a one-time reunion.
Oh my God. I think that would be fun. Just because, it's nice to take a trip back
Mm,
to those moments na we were performing. And to be honest, like that's the time when I really started loving performing, singing
mm,
and dancing. That's why every time people ask me now if they would ask me like what I would prefer doing, if it's acting or performing, singing and dancing, I would always say performing. Just because of what I experienced when I was a pop girl.
mm.
So yun, that I don't know, like that really opened my heart into performing.
And of course, you're not closing your door to
Uh,
that, right?
and that is why I shouldn't close my door. That is why, because every time I watch performances, like
Mm,
couple of months ago, every time I watch performances, I always have this kind of not naman regret but thought in my head na, damn, I still want to do this. I want this rush,
uh-huh.
the rush of performing on stage, the rush of being on stage and singing my heart out and dancing, you know. I still want that feeling. I love the feeling of, that taking that last stance or that last pose after this song. And
And
you're
then
just
like
like,
that,
hinihingal ka, and then you hear the claps and you hear the screams. It's such a good feeling. And I kind of don't want to stop
uh-huh.
experiencing that just
Can
yet.
you still remember a pop girl song? Can you?
Oh my God. Well, I do. I do. A couple.
Mm.
Tama ba? I can't remember how many songs we had in our first album, but I still remember some of them.
You know what the next line is, right? It's a little bit of the
I
chorus.
Oh my God. Okay, fine. I'm gonna do it. Um, I'm just trying to decide like which one I'm gonna sing
Mm.
right now. Um,
Magtatayo na
okay.
ako ng president ng pop girls. Rose, ingat ka, Rose.
Next
Okay,
time, you know what you should do next time? Like have us both on the show.
I will. I will have a
Yun.
surprise guest on our next interview. Well, hindi
Not
na
to be
surprise, alam mo
cool.
na. Pero
Okay,
basta may mga
fine.
surprise tayo. Go.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna sing. I'm crazy, crazy for you. Crazy, crazy for you. It's just like a dream. You're all I see. I'm crazy, crazy. I'm crazy for you. That's the song. It's so hard to sing it. It's so weird. Parang I haven't. Oh my God.
Alam mo, palakpak yung mga tao. Oh my goodness.
Pumapalakpak din dito eh.
Taking you back to, pop girls. That's what it's all about. But, we're very thankful for your contribution to P-pop because it's such a massive, massive movement now. SB19 going abroad, Beanie going abroad as well. Sobrang, and then all the other groups, sobrang dami nila.
Yeah.
And, if it wasn't for you and your group Pop Girls and Accelerate, you
Brother
guys,
naman.
you
There's a
guys
lot
did.
of people that really contributed to P-pop for sure. I
But,
mean, the movement is just getting stronger, which is something that I'm really happy about, and I'm really looking forward to the day when we would have more than more groups that are performing abroad.
Mhm.
Because I do believe that Filipinos are very very talented.
Mhm.
So I'm really looking forward to that.
And it's something to look forward to for all your fans. Reunion. We'll take a
Yeah.
look at that. The later, of course, the film December 25th. We'll end the interview later with, of course, the trailer of the movie. What were the challenges in making this film?
Well, shooting the whole film is actually very challenging just because of, I guess, the setup of the film.
Mhm,
A lot of the times, a lot of the scenes, I would interact with a computer screen,
mhm,
so um, it's very challenging to kind of imagine a lot and like be emotional, and then kaya nga sabi ko kay Direk, after shooting this one shot, kasi we were shooting with one camera the whole time.
mhm,
So every time Direk would change the angle, we kind of would have to repeat the scene again. um, of course, if you repeat the scene, you kind of have to have the same emotions, the same nuances, the same everything, the same intensity.
mhm.
So it was really draining, because for the one of the scenes there, I had to. It was a really long scene, and the thing is, like, I had to keep interacting with the screen. Kunyari may nangyayari sa screen,
Pero blank screen
pero
siya.
it's blank. It's green
Ah,
screen. So it was very challenging, and just the part where you have to kind of tense your whole body and you have to act scared, or you have
mhm,
to be scared. Sobrang nakakapagod siya kasi when you're crying, it's more of a release eh. But
mhm.
when you're tensing up, when you're scared, it's all inside. So
True.
after shooting this one shot, sabi ko kay Direk, mas nakakapagod pala mag-horror. And this is my first full-length horror film. So sobrang iba, but I really enjoy it. I love putting myself in the shoes of the character that I'm
Mhm,
portraying for some reason. Like when I'm in front of the camera, I just switch into that character. And when I was working on Greed, that was something that I kind of remembered ulit. Kasi nga, di ba,
mhm,
there were no projects. Like I wasn't acting because of the pandemic as well. So when we did Greed, parang dun ko ulit na-realize na parang, okay, I like acting pala. Na
ah.
parang, I love acting, I love putting myself in the character's shoes. Um, it's different. Parang it's nice to be someone else for just a moment, for a couple of minutes.
When you mentioned acting and your love for it, was it hard to go back to it after you won the award? Is it Gawad Urian you won?
So there's
And all
Gawad,
the other awards you've won?
yeah, there's Gawad Urian, there's YCC, and there's FAMAS.
Mhm,
There was a lot of pressure for sure, just because after winning an award, there are expectations already. I was kind of hard on myself as well around those times, just because I don't know, like I felt that I wasn't doing 110%
mhm.
in a lot of the stuff that I'm doing, or in a lot of the scenes that I was working on when I was working on this one film. But then I I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it, honestly.
The shake off mo na sa greed eh. Kumbaga yung chillin, yung cold, yung kumbaga the rust as they do say.
Oh yeah,
And
well, definitely was so rusty when we were shooting Greed. And
now comes
it,
the later, you
yeah,
know.
medyo ano na eh, medyo nag-warm up na because of
Mhm,
Greed. And what do you call it? And the thing is, we did workshops as well for
mhm,
Deleter. So, and I did a lot of studying for the role as well. Me and Direk were talking a lot. So I was really confident when we were shooting Greed. Kasi
mhm,
aral na aral ko talaga siya. So may baon talaga ako every time I would go on set. So it wasn't, for Deleter, it wasn't really difficult. It wasn't really different,
mhm.
I guess. For Greed, it was. Na parang, nung may camera, parang minsan tumitingin pa ako sa lens. Nakakalimutan ko pa na I'm not supposed to be looking at the lens. Kasi I was working on music, di ba? I was
Yeah,
working on
true.
commercials also, which is which would require you to look at the camera. So sometimes, like when I would act, like accidentally, I would look at the screen.
Mhm.
Tsaka
Ito
may
yun eh, parang ano, parang music video ba 'to, pero yung acting mo towards the true, true.
yeah,
That's what
different.
I think that's what they have workshops, right?
Yeah, but that's why I'm really, I'm really grateful na for the leader we had workshops talaga because it helped a lot.
So two movies, of course, 2023. Before we talk 2023, we wish we could have you longer. We're already over time on the show, but for Christmas plans, Nadine, holiday season, ano plans mo?
Well, every year naman, I always say na just like a simple celebration. I don't really like to, I guess, have like fancy dinners for
Mhm,
Christmas. I'm happy just being at home and having good food and good company. But this time around is different because we do have the MMFF, and the liter is showing on the 25th. So we'll be celebrating Christmas with the moviegoers.
mhm.
Because December 25, we'll be doing a cinema tour. So this year will be a bit different. It's a pleasure and work at the same time. 24 will be definitely spending Christmas, and then 25th would be a bit of work. But then it's a special holiday, you know.
And it's always challenging to give someone like you something for Christmas. So if you were to receive something, anything for Christmas, what is it that you would want to receive?
Oh my god. I don't really want anything, but because I'm looking at this direction and it's my wine fridge, champagne. I'm happy with champagne, like a bottle of good champagne. That's it.
Gonna have 20 of that at your door after this interview. Nadine,
Hopefully.
maraming salamat. Thank you very much for granting us the interview. Thank you for
Always
answering the
fun
many
like hanging
questions.
out with you.
Dude, and next time, saktong chill lang.
Yeah.
Wala man nanonood eh. Wala
Yeah.
naman magchismisan, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Pero
Next time
message
next
mo sa sarili mo, Nadine. With everything that you've gone through, you seem very happy with your life. It's glowing, it's all over your skin, and you even got a new tattoo. So, message.
thank you. That's it. Like I'm really grateful because I'm thankful to myself because I've gone through so much, and like I'm happy with where I'm at now, where my head's at as well. So yun lang. Thank you for enduring everything, and thank you for being strong.
Mhm.
Um, that's it.
And message to your fans, the ones
Thanks
with the picture and
everyone.
the
I
ones
miss you
without the
all.
picture.
They're super, like they're all very, very supportive. Like iba. That's why I'm really grateful that they're there. Like this year is all about being grateful and being thankful, and I'm really happy because like ano talaga sila they really get me as a person, and not just as Nadine Lustre, as the celebrity or as the artist. They really get me as a person, and I really appreciate that because there are a lot of people that um that would kind of let go just because nag-iiba yung idea nila of you.
Mhm.
Does that make sense? Na parang, ay hindi pala siya ganito, ay hindi pala siya ganyan, I'm not a fan anymore. There are a lot of people who are like that. But the
Mhm.
thing is, these people who have stayed, they love like everything about me, like who I am as a person talaga, the real me, and not just Nadine Lustre who's on TV or on the screen, or Nadine Lustre as a celebrity. Like every part of me, like all of the bad stuff about me, like all of the stuff that I'm doing now, like I'm just really thankful. And I'm blessed to have like fans like them.
Yung fans mo sobrang parent mo kaya? Sobrang pinapagalitan nila ako 'pag tatanong ako ng maling tanong. Siguro ang tanong nila sa'kin mga 50 inbox messages kaagad.
Well, I mean, ano naman, they're very, kasi they're also very, what do you call it? Uh, what is the word? I'm losing my words right now. Uh,
Protective.
Protective, yes. They're very, very protective. Sometimes, like, there are people that go overboard, but then yung ibang fans naman, they talk to those people, which is good kasi they kind of not police, but they kind of talk amongst themselves as well. If they see na um, someone is parang medyo mali yung ginagawa, they would talk to that person, which I find like which I think is really good. So, but I hope that they won't para sana hindi ka na nila masyadong i-message.
One last, Nadine, we always know you as a person with a mantra. Every year, whether it's come on guys, it's 2017 or yung mga ganon. Ano yung line mo, yung mantra mo ngayon for 2023?
Oh my gosh, wait. Let me think real quick. Okay. I'm sure the fans would love this. And I'm gonna see a lot of tweets after this. So, 2023 na, ama ka na akla. Which means tama ka na. It's another, it's gay lingo, but it's pretty much like 2023 na, tama ka na bakla. It's that. Ama ka na akla.
Chismis yan. Maraming machismis dyan. Ikaw, Nadine. Well, we end you with that one. Nadine, thank you very much. Have a great evening. And we're going to leave, of course, this
Thank you so
interview
much.
with The Deleter, the movie that's coming out December 25th. We're going to play the trailer, and that pretty much wraps up the interview. Invite everybody to watch the movie, Nadine.
Yes, I'm inviting everyone to please catch The Leader on December 25. That will be in all cinemas nationwide. This is directed by Mikael Red. And in the movie, I'm with Luis de los Reyes, Makoy de Leon, and Direct Jeff Hidalgo. Sana po ma-enjoy nyo. I know a lot of you don't like horror movies or being afraid or, ayaw nyo ng mga jump scares, but really, this is I'm really proud of this, and I hope you all support this.
All right. There you have it, Nadine. And next time, hopefully, we have you here live back in the studio. Yeah, we'll have you do some games, some dances.
Yeah,
And
sige, I'm down. I'm down.
we get the members of the Pop Girls and the Joa.
Oh my God.
Joa reveal next time. I mean, we're going to talk to him, get to know him, you two together, and know your story. All right. You have a great holiday season. And as early as now, congratulations on all the awards.
Thank you so
Okay?
much.
All right, you take care. All right, bye, Nadine. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Nadine Lustre. Don't forget, here is the trailer that you guys have been waiting for. We end the interview with this one.
Content moderator ka pala.
Full-time.
Buti di ka na-trauma. Buti nakakaya mo.
Mas marami ka pang makikitang mas nakakatakot sa totoong buhay.
Lyra, baka pwede mo naman kami tulungan dito sa case na to.
Hindi ko ho kasi ganong kilala si Eileen. Wala ho kung may tutulong sa inyo.
Wala ka bang napansing kakaibang behavior bago siya magpakamatay?
May kailangan kayong makita. Galing po siya sa same uploader.
Kasalanan mo to. Kasalanan mo to.
May nagpadala dito sa server namin. Kuha mula dyan sa reception.
Hindi pa rin nila mahanap yung phone ni Eileen.
Hindi ka ba naniniwala sa kabilang buhay? Huwag kang mag-alala. Pag nauna ako, sabihin ko sa'yo.
Lara, ano nangyari sa'yo?
Yung video na kinuhanan mo nung namatay si Eileen, nasa'yo pa ba?
Ano ba talaga nangyayari?
Monster exclusive interview. Monster exclusive interview. Only from Manila's hottest. Monster RX93.1.